Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Jonathan, your host here at QuickBird Gaming. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. I really do appreciate that. So, the Game Awards were last night. I was traveling with family. I didn't get a chance to see the show, but I did get a chance to see the award list of award winners. Excuse me. Congratulations to Astrobot on winning Game of the Year. I thought it was a relatively safe choice with the other nominees. I mean, Shadow of the Erdtree being a DLC, Balatro being an indie game, Final Fantasy Rebirth being a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth being a remake. Black Myth Wukong had a little bit of controversy, more with the developer than with the game itself. And Metaphor Ray Fantasia was just not quite as well known as the other nominees. So Astrobot was relatively safe. In fact, that's kind of how I would describe the entire list of winners. For the most part, I thought they were pretty safe awards. I didn't see anything that jumped out at me as audacious or really all that controversial for that matter. But because I missed the award show, that also means I missed the trailers. And that brings me to what I want to talk to you in about this video, the trailer for Witcher 4. Anyone who has watched any of my videos has probably gathered that I really like RPGs. They are my favorite genre of game, favorite game to play. And that includes the Witcher series. I liked Witcher 1, even though the combat was a little janky and some things like rendering distance with the engine weren't quite as smooth as later games. I still enjoyed the story. I still enjoyed how it all kind of was told. Witcher 2 is an excellent game, if somewhat difficult, and Witcher 3, I think you can make a case for Witcher 3 being one of, if not the best, single computer role-playing game ever made. If other people disagreed, that's fine. I would understand that. I just think you can make that argument because it is such a good experience. It's so complete and plays so well. So naturally, I'm interested in seeing what's coming up with Witcher 4. I knew it was in development, and I wanted to see how it's going to go. Now, from what I understand, I have not watched any of this yet. I've been specifically avoiding the commentary and the discussions of it and other videos on it, so I could be surprised and see what my first impressions are. I think it's going to be about Ciri. That's kind of the rumors I've heard. That was kind of the rumors CD Projekt Red have always put out, that she was going to be the star of the next Witcher. I know that Doug Cockle, the guy who voiced Geralt, has said that he's in it, but he's not going to be the main character. So we knew it was going to move to somebody else's story, which was really fine. I think Geralt's story ended in Witcher 3. However you chose to end that, I really think that's where they told his tale to a point of completeness. I don't know what endings they're going to use as canon for this. In most of the times I've played Witcher 3, my canon entries or my entries, decisions, are that Ciri does become the next Witcher, not that she dies or becomes the Nilfgaardian Empress. I always side against Radovid just because he's kind of an ass in the game. I usually choose Triss as my romantic partner, and I'm sure Yennefer will be the canon choice, but that's okay. So I'm just curious if Ciri is the pick, what's going to be the canon decision. Okay, so I've talked long enough. Let's go ahead and get this trailer rolling, and we can see kind of see what I think. Just real quick before I do, as always, if you enjoy this content, please consider liking or subscribing. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you thought. Also, if you are a fantasy fan, don't forget to check out the link to where my books are listed. If you enjoy reading fantasy, just something else to check out this holiday season if you're looking for a gift for a fantasy fan. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get into this trailer. Okay, here we go. I will stop and say that, the trailer being pre-rendered in Unreal Engine 5, I know why they're doing this with these trailers, because they don't want unrealistic expectations in the game, or in the past, people have accused game developers of creating unrealistic expectations. But sometimes it makes me wonder, why can't you just use the actual footage that you're putting in the game? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm being harsh. Okay, sorry. Never mind. Let's go.
Dearest daughter, I've watched ye grow from a devilishly curious child into a remarkable young lass with much grace, wisdom, and kindness. Tain't the easy times what shape us, nay. 'Tis how we rise to face the hard times what does that for us. Ye've an heart of gold. Ye've the spirit to overcome adversities aplenty. Darling, sweeten. Today's the day ye fill out your destiny.
Sacrifice? What are we doing here, folks?
Forgive me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
Mm-hmm.
A witcher?
Witcher, whose coin did ye take? Nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods.
No! You chose her.
Okay. We got a little bit of rescue the virgin sacrifice vibe going on.
Back to the village. Go, now.
Nay! I must save them! Save the village!
Save yourself! Run! To shelter! To your father! Run!
Alright, pull your silver sword, because you know it's not human. Yep, got it down a potion. And, yep, gotta have our spells. Okay. I can't remember what this thing is called. It looks familiar from the game, but can't remember the name of it. Maybe it is something different.
Cannot be changed. You cannot change anything.
Now I wonder if this is interesting. She's going to have some additional or different spells from, you know, kind of her Nilfgaardian heritage. Maybe this isn't the same monster. Pretty standard Witcher fare so far. Mm-hmm.
were to go to the woods. The chosen one. His tradition.
Oh no, no, no.
It's all we wanted. For her to go to the woods. To go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
Okay. Okay, well, that didn't tell us a whole lot about what's going on in the game, other than confirming that Ciri will be the protagonist, which is what we kind of all expected. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see for more details. It looks like a lot of the gameplay elements, if the trailer is faithful, are going to return for the next game. So we will see. But all in all, it looks to be about what we expected. And here we are looking forward to more Witcher. Okay, so thanks for joining me on this reaction. I don't have a whole lot to add to it. I'm going to go ahead and get back to making some more content. You all go out and live your best lives, and you all stay gaming.